Okay, I'm back, and this is going to be Lisa D1's recent tag, the best 5 things I ever did in 2010. Okay, set the timer, we're good. Okay, as far as my, the best things I have ever done in 2010 is, and I wrote them down so I'll be looking down, is number 1, I became very religious to my skincare. I turned 51 this year, and I would say that between 48 and 50, things started changing on me, and I was really letting it control me instead of me taking charge. And excuse me, I have a little bit of a throat problem today. Anyway, I decided that menopause was not going to win. I was. So I became very religious to my skincare in regard to exfoliation. I made it a point to always use a serum, and my cleansing has always been good, but I made sure that I was very loyal and took time for my cleansing, and I started doing more mask, and I think it has paid off for me. Second, I stopped wearing heavy powders. I used to wear the dual finish powder by Lancome, and I started to notice that I always looked dehydrated. I always felt like I was just really haggard looking almost. So I went back into wearing liquid foundations or mineral foundations, but highlighters became my friend. And I'm talking about highlighters that have a beautiful sheen to them, not glitter. Excuse me. Okay, another thing, I have a tendency, and I think we're all creatures of habit, I have a tendency to just whip out my beiges, my browns, and my neutral shades of eyeshadows. So this year I started playing with more color, and I'm still adjusting to wearing more color on my eyes. I've always been a color on my lips. It's never bothered me to wear red, orange lipsticks. But I've never really experimented on myself. Others I have no problem, but on myself, I would never get into the big, the purples and the blues and stuff. So I've started branching out, because a true sign of a woman aging is that she does not change her makeup. So we must all focus as we age on changing our makeup. What you wore in your 20s or your 30s is not necessarily going to work for you anymore. And we usually look dated when we stick to those ways. Okay, so I started religiously every single night treating my hair with Moroccan oil. And it has made all the difference in the world to my hair. And remember, I choose to wear my hair long, so I must choose to take care of my hair. And last but not least, this has nothing to do with foundations, makeup, or anything, but I have always been a healthy eater, but I focused more on it this year than any year ever. I make sure that I drink plenty of water throughout the day. I gave up pop or soda, whichever way you prefer to say it. I was a Diet Pepsi junkie, and as I aged, I noticed that it was affecting my skin and my belly, bloating, and the aspartame is horrible for your body. It is poison. Okay, so I stopped drinking pop, and I started incorporating more fruits and vegetables. I do juicing. I try to eat a large amount of my diet as raw foods, not meaning raw food sushi, because sushi to me is the most disgusting food on the planet. And Lou eats sushi and it just grosses me right out. But I'm talking about, I will eat raw carrots, celery, I will snack on those kind of things. And I believe that all the nutrients you put in your body will shine on the outside. So those are the 5 things that I have done religiously in 2010 to try to slow down the age processing. And if you don't feel good on the inside, you're not going to feel good you're not going to look good on the outside. And if you don't feed yourself good things, it's going to show. Okay? So, those are the things that I've done in 2010 that have really affected me, and they've really started to work for me. So thanks, Lisa, for putting that out there, and I'll be back with, I do have a little teeny mini haul. I just couldn't help myself, so I'll be back. Thanks for watching. Bye.